Yo, Brian Sav back once again. Another episode of the world famous Talk and Play Blurred cast hosted by myself. I mentioned my name already, but just in case you missed it, it is Brian Sav. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. Appreciation level, where we want to measure it at. I can't think of anything to like really describe it, but saying it's very high. Like scale of 1 to 10, about 1,000 plus. You know what I'm saying? Like we up there. Nothing that I could possibly put into words at this present point in time, but still up there nonetheless. So thank you so much for being here to listen to me blurt out about whatever it is I'm interested in at the moment. I care. You care. We care. I don't know why I said that, but it made sense. So personal updates, I'm good. Nothing really negative to report, which like I said, I don't think I ever would tell y'all anything negative going on in my life. I don't want to spread that. You know what I'm saying? Like if that energy is meant for me in this moment in time, why the fuck would I pass it on to y'all? That's not necessarily how I operate as a human being. So we good. But still on tour. This is a positive. One music festival in Atlanta. On your ass. I'm on your ass. I'm about to be out there. I don't know. I've been missing. I guess that's one thing I can't say that's not necessarily positive. But I've been missing festivals like a lot. The festival withdrawal is like being super real, especially after going to the Renaissance tour. I was like, I need to be in this energy 24/7. I really don't want to deal with any other kind of people other than people that are having a good time, enjoying the same artistic expression that I enjoy. Side note, I've never wanted to go back to see the same show this badly in my entire life. I don't know what it is about this Renaissance tour or whatever. Maybe because it's my first time seeing Beyonce like ever in life. I don't know. But the more and more, the more I see Beyonce post footage or outfits and videos from these different tour stops, like from her camera crew, which obviously amazing. The more I see these celebrities popping out in their best silvers, you know what I'm saying, going to the show, enjoying themselves, like all the black celebrities too. It's really a thing, and I really, really appreciate that. I really like that. Like a bunch of like super high profile black celebrities are like, oh no, we going to see the Queen. We in Club Renaissance, enjoying life, or on the side of the stage, or in a skybox. The shows in California seem to be the littest. Like all of the black celebrities popping out, like I said, going to multiple dates at that. Diana Ross coming out singing happy birthday to Beyonce on her birthday. That was legendary. Beyonce throwing Tia and Tamara's song in there from back when they was, in that girl group, The Voices, as kids. Just throwing that effortlessly into one of her songs just to show love to Tia because she was off to the side of the stage watching. Like, you know what? I'm talking about Beyonce again. And even though I don't have no issue with that, we got business to attend to on the podcast. So let me come back from the Beyonce tangent. I just said all that to say I really want to go back to the Renaissance tour. And the shows are dwindling down. My finances are being stretched thin because of other things that are happening, just everyday life stuff, but stuff that don't normally happen. You know, those things you save money for, like rainy day type shit. Like, this is going great. And then all of a sudden, now you need $700 to get something fixed. That kind of shit. But I'm probably going to miss it. That's why I say that. I'm probably going to miss it. But, I don't know, man. We'll talk about the Renaissance probably sometime else. Like maybe when I do the end of the year recap, I'm going to probably mention Beyonce again at some point before the end of the year. Just because, man, I know she going to do something else amazing. Yeah, I mean, it's her. I know she going to do something else amazing. But, yeah, man, One Music Festival, I'm going to be out there. And I'm so super excited because I just miss the energy, man. I like that. Like I like being out in a crowd of people, just enjoying music and eating good food, getting drunk, you know what I'm saying? Doing whatever else I need to do to get myself up in the clouds. You know what I'm saying? I like enjoying the camaraderie of music festivals. And it's a really dope experience. So, catch me out there. But I don't really got nothing to do with what we got going on today on this particular episode of the Talk and Play Blurredcast. So, on this particular episode of the Talk and Play Blurredcast, got some stuff in the headlines. I have an interesting read. A bunch of stuff on social media that made me laugh out loud. The celebrity drama and gossip and all that stuff. Then we got some fucked up shit. That lady getting hit with the brick by that bitch ass nigga, bro. I don't like that. We'll talk about it. There's some congratulations and some other little cool stuff that I just felt like mentioning. Game chat. A bunch of PlayStation stuff. Well, not really. Some PlayStation stuff. Armored Core, 21 Savage and Call of Duty, and I beat Marvel's Midnight Suns. We'll talk about it because the game was dope, or is dope, because you can still play it. The playlist, couple songs and videos. Victoria Monet put out Jaguar 2. Got to talk to y'all about it. And then, a few other projects that came out. The watch list. Went to the movies and saw Blue Beetle. I finished Upshaws Part 4. Watched some stuff on YouTube and finished an anime. We'll talk about it. So, let's go ahead, play some music real quick. And then, you know what I'm saying? We'll go jump right into the headlines. Let's go.
Might will made it, 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 might will made it. Gucci Mane slave, cold walking out with M's, the promoter paid. Wow. The promoter paid. Yeah. Real nigga, I don't say that a lot. You could tell how I talk and the way that I rock.
All right, so the interesting read. This article comes from GameSpot. If you're a gamer, you know what the fuck that is. GameSpot, just legendary. The article is written by Chris E. Hayner. That's how you pronounce his last name? Hayner, I think so. It is titled, Theme Parks Are Turning into Real Life Video Games, and Minion Land at Universal Studios is the next step. Now, this article hit for me because I live, born and raised in Orlando, Florida, where Universal Studios, Universal Orlando Resort, that's what they like to go by. I was here before they started, doing the different pronunciations. Either way, Universal Orlando is here. They just swapped out like the Shrek 4D ride and kind of spruced up the area that the ride sits in. Y'all know I'm a theme park junkie as well, so this is also why this grabbed me. They switched that area out, made it Minions themed after the Despicable Me franchise, and they put this new ride where Shrek 4D used to be. Now Shrek is not lost forever and ever. He is being relocated. Well, not the ride, but his likeness and licensing is being relocated to the DreamWorks area that they building back where Kids Zone used to be. So if you're old enough to remember Woody Woodpecker and is it Five Goes West, American Tail? All of those characters, they're they aged out. Like the kids do not know who they are, so it just is what it is. But they're making a whole DreamWorks area over there. Shrek is gonna be over there with his other companions. Cool, right? So this new Minion area is fire. Well, I haven't been yet, but from what I heard, it's fire. And what I see online and stuff, I'm gonna probably get out there and go check it out when the sun decided want to be less hot. Like when the sun decide we in fall, winter time, that's when I usually go to the theme parks anyway, because I'm not dealing with the heat. It's fall, winter, early spring before the like rain every day, come in, rain for 2 hours a day, hot, 2 more hours, mid, 2 more hours, hot again. Before all that weather shifting starts, when we going from winter to spring, fully into spring, that's my little time period. So I get a good 7 months of theme park time. I'm gonna do my best to include this, but that's neither here nor there. This particular article, like I said, GameSpot, written by Chris E. Hayner, is basically talking about how the new Minions ride is pretty much not a ride through video game. So you stand, this is what I got from the article. Like I said, I haven't been out there to ride yet, but this is what I got from the article. You stand on a moving walkway and it like moves you from room to room. While you're standing there, you and your team of, I guess, whoever in your party, y'all all have these like Despicable Me minion themed guns, and you're shooting different targets in the space or whatever. It's one big video game. If you've been to Universal Orlando before, then I would liken it to the Men in Black ride that's in the back of the park. I think it's close to that, except for Men in Black ride, you like sitting inside of a moving vehicle and it stops and goes and you get an opportunity to shoot everything. This particular ride sounds like it's a moving walkway. No sitting allowed. You just standing on something that's going to move you from side to side. You know, hopefully it's not fast enough to make you fall or anything like that, because kids will be on this ride. But, you know, you shooting shit. I just really think that it's dope. It's a bunch of pictures in here of what the ride queue and the inside of the ride looks like, and I'm really, really excited to try this ride. So, yeah, this article just kind of grabbed me. It made me like, okay, this is dope. It's kind of merging a few of my favorite things. And then in the meat of the article, they're describing other ways that theme park attractions are advancing into the territory of being like video games. So if you just want to read the article that I'm talking about, GameSpot.com, theme parks are turning into real life video games, and Minion Land at Universal Studios is the next step. That's the title. Check that out. I thought it was fire. Okay, so this particular headlines, most of the stuff that I saw on social media since the last like full episode made me laugh. So I titled this one BS I Laughed At. Donald Trump and that mug shot, hilarious. I don't know why the man looks so menacing and evil, but it fits. The toupee was toupeeing, and the orange skin was looking a little bruised, which that made me happy, because, you know, you don't need to be shining bright. Nigga, you're a criminal. Go to jail. What else? Young Blue got roasted by his wife and the girl he cheated on his wife with for being weird, broke, and having a small penis. Their words, not mine. They said the boy got a little one. He broke and he be acting weird. It was just crazy because the wife was roasting him worse than the girl that she was addressing cheating. That was funny. The girl who was cheating, though, she jumped back on the internet after the wife gave her side, which was really in support of her. I think she should have watched the video before she got on the internet and started making her response, because she attacked the wife just because she heard that the wife got online and responded. She listened to nothing the wife said, and how the wife was like, she believed the girl because this nigga Blue is weird and all this other stuff. It was funny. Cause I'm like, this is funny. The boy can't win. The story that the wife described was hilarious. Him acting weird like a 12-year-old because he got caught doing something he wasn't supposed to do. The saying that the girl described them to her, and it was funny. Check it out if you have not. That gave me a good laugh. And it's unfortunate Young Blue is apparently broke, because that's Boosie artist, I believe. I think he still got some kind of situation with Boosie. Pay him Boosie, or I don't know. I don't know how that worked, because I don't really know what y'all paperwork looking like, if there's any still in place. But Young Blue got some jams out here now. He shouldn't be broke. But it is what it is. Natalia, these bitches still couldn't check me, even if these bitches still couldn't check me. None. Nikki's funny. Nikki is funny. Let's run it back. Natalie, these bitches still couldn't check me. None. Was cursing out Charlamagne on live because allegedly he canceled her Breakfast Club interview due to the size of her chin and the loudness of her talking voice. I don't know. That's what she said. I'm not sure what's true about that, but that was funny to me. It was just crazy though, because she's proving him right in this live, because, you know, she's like constantly referencing her chin and screaming Charlamagne's name loudly as if it has 13 A's in it. It's funny. It's funny how the allegation actually matched the energy of the response. It's really crazy how that worked in reverse like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't know that Charlamagne had a problem with her chin or the octave in which she speaks. And then she got on Instagram and she's like, was, you know, gushing over her chin for whatever reason and was like yelling the whole time. It's crazy. So maybe that did happen. Maybe that's the reason why the interview got canceled. But that's funny. The Game had body shamed 50 Cent for hitting that girl in the head with a microphone while he was performing. Now, I don't know what was going on. 50 Cent, obviously, well, from what I could tell, feel like, or it looked like, he was having sound issues and, you know, he got mad and decided, fuck this microphone. You know, I don't know. That's what it looked like to me. But what was funny about the Game's response is because I know that niggas who like work out a lot or try to be buff, as soon as they like take a break from working out and some of that fat or some of that muscle turns into fat or whatever, they do be looking like fat or whatever, and it bruises their ego for whatever reason. They don't like looking like a buff fat nigga. And so for the Game, who he kind of teeters the line of a buff fat nigga because he work out a lot too. He like to keep muscle mass on him. For the Game to like call 50 Cent fat and say he was having a temper tantrum or whatever, that was hilarious to me, because 50 probably is not working out as consistently as he would like, and it's probably starting to get a little stomach, a little gut, you know what I'm saying? Some of that muscle just, you know, reverting into fat a little bit, and he's probably starting to wear it. It's just funny. It's funny when guys body shame guys who are like really, really like intent on making sure they present a nice body. It, to me anyway. It's probably not the best thing to laugh at, because, you know, but whatever. Boosie, in another Vlad interview, you know, being himself, he said he would kick Usher in the dick if he tried to serenade his girl at the Usher show. That was funny to me because Boosie, like, yeah, I could tell he mean every word. He might even be joking, but like his tone is like, you telling a joke, but you probably would do that shit just because why the fuck would you even think that? But yeah, if you haven't seen or the clip from the Vlad interview, you don't have to watch the whole thing. I don't think it's interesting like that. But if you haven't seen the clip from his Vlad interview talking about Usher, how Usher be stealing the girls, and how Boosie is flabbergasted at the way niggas just keep taking their woman to the Usher show to be serenaded and stolen, and all it take is for Usher to slot the number through the publicist or the assistant or whatever, and your girl getting fucked to Usher's greatest hits. Like, it was a hilarious interview. Well, clip, because like I said, I didn't watch the whole thing, but Boosie is funny. I don't like 80% of the things that he says. I'm still not over him paying to have an older woman rape his teenage son and nephew or whatever, because rite of passage as a man, I bought my nephew and my son, who were minors, some pussy from a woman who was old enough to be fucking me, and then I fucked her. That's what he said. That's what he did. That's always gonna be weird to me. And then the whole diss thing, the diss song that he did to his daughter, talking about how he took the car back because the girl wanted to go see her mama who was just getting out of the hospital. It's weird. But, you know, every now and then Boosie give me a good laugh. And that Vlad clip is hilarious. That was pretty much everything I found funny. But what I wanted to talk about really fast, I don't understand the Sexy Red haters. I mean, I do, but I feel like it's dumb to hate Sexy Red. Why? Because every time, I don't know, at different points in online discourse between niggas, we come to a point where the phrase "black people are not a monolith" gets like thrown into the conversation. So it's weird to me that people pick and choose when they're gonna be cool with a black person and the way they presenting themselves. In this case, Sexy Red being a black woman, and doing their own thing, not minding their business, making music for the people that want to listen to it. It's weird that they pick and choose when to accept that stuff, and then for it to be like, oh, this is making the black woman look X, Y, and Z and bringing the black woman down X, Y, and Z, all that stuff there. Because there are other girls, a lot of girls in the music industry that make music like Sexy Red. I would even say like a little bit more degrading depending on how you want to look at it. And y'all ain't said nothing. But because this girl come in and she like authentically herself, it's like, oh, I'm offended. This is bringing me down. I just don't get it. It's weird to me. Y'all don't have to listen to the music. You don't have to pay attention to what the girl's doing. So what if your favorite blog is the Shade Room and they keep posting her? So scroll past it. That's something I've been really, really intent on over the past like year or so. If I scroll and I see a post, it don't matter if I always fuck with this particular Instagram page or not. If I see a post and I don't like the post, I will not double tap. I wouldn't even read the comments. I'm like, okay, I don't like the post or the caption. Scroll up. It's not for me. Like, what's the problem with doing that? Y'all don't have to. And the thing is, and this all stemmed from some girl that the Shade Room or Spiritual Word, whichever one of these blogs, they posted her and she went on this rant on TikTok about black women need to come together and stop supporting Sexy Red or whatever the fuck she said. Either way, the thing with this kind of stuff is you're seeing Sexy Red because the algorithm is picking up that you either like this girl or you like girls that are like her. And so it's like, okay, well, you listen to the Lottos and the Cardi B's and the Megan Thee Stallions, so maybe you might fuck with a little Sexy Red. Don't that make sense? And then you talk about her, or you're in the comments, black women shouldn't be supporting this, and the algorithm is like, oh, you're engaging with something that has to do with Sexy Red, so let's put her on your timeline. You might enjoy more. You might have more to say. So I say all that to say, get back to just minding your business. Scroll past the shit. If you don't like it, you don't want to see it, you don't got to. Just scroll. And I found it interesting that the girl was like, oh, they trying to force Sexy Red on us. I was really intent about trying to, she didn't say intent, she said something like a little bit more simple, but she was basically saying she wanted to go to the Drake show, and then she decided she wasn't gonna go because he had Sexy Red come out on a few of the stops and perform. I'm just like, so you want to go see Drake knowing that he got an album cover, Her Loss, with 21 Savage, a joint project, the last major project to come out from Drake. A girl on the front that looked just like Sexy Red, big ass eyelashes, just a bunch going on. and you was cool with that, but then your booty hole pink, well, her coochie pink, her booty hole brown, that was like, oh no, can't fuck with that. I don't get it. Like, do better. And if Drake like the girl, then that should make you calm down a little bit. Like, what you mean? If Drake fuck with the girl and you fuck with Drake, then maybe you out the loop and you might need to reconsider some things and stop hating. That's just me though, because real fans know Drake like all kind of girls. So if you're gonna be a Drake fan and certain girls you don't want to see, you gonna have to just turn a blind eye because this nigga gonna have them all. Y'all, you see the bra collection he just posted on Instagram. Drake gonna have them all. Then what else? The woman that got hit in the face by that bitch ass nigga for not giving her her phone number, for not giving him her phone number. That's why every time Spiritual Word post something that make y'all argue about relationships, it'd be a bunch of girls in the comments talking about men's ego is fragile and all this other shit. I don't got no cape for the man, no sympathy for the man. I understand why all the bitch ass niggas who watched this shit go down was not doing something. They was scared, obviously. If a nigga is bold enough to hit a woman in the face with a whole ass brick, there's no telling what he would do to you just for stepping in trying to protect her. I understand all that, but at some point, you got to overcome that fear and at least do the right thing. I ain't saying you got to beat the nigga ass, kill him, turn him into the police, but goddamn, it got to the point where a brick was thrown. None of you niggas want to step in before this nigga reached down on the ground wherever he found the brick and threw it directly at this girl's dome. Y'all ain't nobody wanna, hey bro, like come on bro, you tripping, you did it. Everybody just stood and what? Recorded? I don't know. We still ain't seen no video footage. I haven't anyway, which I hope this girl's not lying. Her face was boxed the fuck out. Like that shit. She looked like she, never mind. Cause I was going to say, I'm not going to do that because she was crying in the video and in the hospital and stuff, so I ain't going to make no jokes. But do better, niggas. Do better. I understand, you know what I'm saying, the whole, oh, well, you know, what he might do to me and, oh, I don't want to die. I don't know this girl. I don't got no, I get it. You're scared because, you know what I'm saying, you putting 2 and 2 together. But if you could put 2 and 2 together like that, then you should also add another 2 and get 6 hits in on this nigga or some kind of like chill, like something, like just do something. Standing, unacceptable. Standing and watching, especially because they was like, oh, the nigga ran through the crowd of people that was watching and just jumped in the car and drove off. Like, what? Come on now. At the very least, as soon as you saw how scared and bitch made this nigga was, that he couldn't stand there and take whatever punishment he was about to get for, you know what I'm saying, throwing a brick at that girl's face, somebody should have been like, oh, hell no, you ain't going nowhere. Nah, I done sat here and watched you beat this girl down. Nah, you got to get yours. Like, guard, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, apprehend the nigga or something. I don't know. I mean, it's just weird. And why niggas so, like, what is it? Well, I know what it is. Because this society has taught niggas that, like, no woman can, you know, like, turn them down. And it's disrespectful to turn them down in front of a group of people. I don't know. You niggas have a false sense of audacity and y'all be using that shit a lot. I don't fuck with that. I really don't. Like, you don't own these women. Like, I don't give a fuck how long you been dating or married to somebody. Like, they're not your property. Like, these are human beings. If the answer is no, then it's no. Like, who is really pressed over getting a number that like that? You gonna pick up a brick and bust this girl head in to the point where the head was sticking out? I don't like that. I really don't like. And maybe I'm a little biased because I lost a cousin that was like a sister to me to some kind of like male ego bullshit like this. But I don't know. At the same time, it just don't sit right with me that it's niggas out here that are willing to be this damn bitch at these kind of whole ass shit. Like what? A brick at a girl because she turned you down. Even if she was like clowning you in front of all these people, like you hit her in the face with a brick. Just tell me where it makes sense. Over a phone number? I don't know. Niggas are weird. I don't know. 'Cause that's crazy to me. A phone number? Anything, period. Why are you throwing bricks at anybody? Well, no, we talking about a woman, black woman at that right now, but like, just in general, leave the brick on the ground. I don't understand. I really don't understand. I've never in my life been that pressed over any woman, period. Like, it don't matter. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm built different. Okay. All right. What? Okay, that's fine. Have a nice day. Like, no, it's like, why would I get upset about no? Huh? Niggas are weak. Let's see. Oh, okay. Some positive stuff. Marvel put out an official MCU timeline book. I'm really thinking about getting this. I think this will be a dope like collector's item, but also like some real fanboy shit because I'm definitely not leaving it in any kind of package. I'm gonna open that bitch up and I'm gonna read. But I just thought that was dope. If you haven't heard about it, they made a pretty cool YouTube video about it. It's one of Marvel's YouTube channels. And then shout out to the USA women and men's 4x100 teams for taking gold in the World Athletics Championship. That's fire. Cause I used to run the 4x1 relay. I used to run that when I was in like middle school or whatever. It's probably my favorite part of track. I like the little relay races. It's fire. But they won. That's dope. And then shout out to Noah Lyles, who is the anchor of the 4x100 for the men. He also won gold in the 100 meter and the 200 meter dash. So that's 3 gold medals for him. He's the first to win gold in both the 100 meter and the 200 meter dash since Usain Bolt did it back in 2015. First American to win triple gold at a single event since Tyson Gay and Allison Felix back in 2007. So the man making history, I fuck with it. His comments on the NBA championship thing, from a logical standpoint, I'm riding with him. From a cultural standpoint, I understand what the fuck the US be saying. It's very like, what's the word? It's very big-headed. I don't know, because I can't think of the like proper word, but it's very big-headed of the USA to call themselves, like anybody who wins the National Basketball Association Championship, for them to call themselves the world champions when they're not including anybody else or they're not playing on the world stage or whatever. Yeah. It's very big-headed, but I understand that at the same time, because it's like, we created the NBA. I don't think they keep other teams from getting out, right? Because Canada got a team or two that plays in the NBA. I don't think they're keeping the other countries. I think the other countries just don't give a fuck about us like we think they do. So I guess that's why they not participating. But I understand where he coming from a logical standpoint. Like the NBA National Basketball Association, that's literally a U.S. thing, or I guess North American because Canada, right? The Raptors, and who else is a Canadian team? I can't think. So I guess a North American thing, but like when we put our USA team together and we send them over to play in the Olympics, that's when we win. Those are world champions. You guys are national champ. Like the winner of the National Basketball Association championship, you guys are national champions. But world champions, that's the Olympic team that be getting their goals and all that stuff. I don't find no disagreement with that. It makes sense to me. So, you know, I mean, y'all can feel a way about it. I know NBA fans and everybody, they was up in arms. How could you say this? Because it make fucking sense. Ain't no Chinese team playing in the National Basketball Association. I get it. Oh, all of the best talent from all across the world gets recruited into the NBA. Cool. But like, they still playing for United States teams. China don't have a team in the NBA. Japan don't have a team in the NBA. Russia don't have a team in the NBA. No European country, none of the African countries, nobody out of South America has a team. Nobody out of Central America has a team in the National Basketball Association. So if you're not beating anybody outside of the United States, then how is it world? But the Olympic team now, them niggas, when they get all of our best and brightest from the NBA and we send them overseas to play in the World Olympics, them who win, those are world champions. It's really simple, like language, right? That's what I think. But Simone Biles, she became the first gymnast to win all 8 all-around titles. Fire. Congratulations to Simone. R.I.P. to Bob Barker, host of Price is Right. That made me sad because Price is Right is probably one of my favorite game shows. Price is Right, Family Feud, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I fuck with what's the one where you gotta spin the wheel on the bottom and answer the questions? Not Jeopardy, but I like Jeopardy too. Wheel of Fortune, that's the one. I fuck with Wheel of Fortune. Who said it? Thank you, whoever said that. Wheel of Fortune. I like a lot of game shows actually, but Price is Right was definitely up there. And I saw people saying like, oh, you know what I'm saying, he lived, because he lived to be 99, so they was like, oh, he made it as close to 100 or $1 without going over, because you know that's the thing with the wheel at the end. And I just thought, you know what, I see the dark side in that, but I like where the positivity is in that, because I fuck with that. That's very smart, and it's also very yeah, I like that. R.I.P. to him. BG from the Hot Boys is free. I fuck with that. Should he do music? That's yet to be determined. Should Birdman give him some money so that he can start something else and transition away from music? I would like that. And then I thought about doing this mini segment called Croc Watch, where I talk about the Crocs that I've either just purchased or I'm about to purchase or whatever. But I feel like this segment is running incredibly long, and all I really have to say is I got the Como Salehi Benberry Crocs, and I got my first pair of Echoes, which I'm so excited to wear those out. I walked around in them a little bit at the house. They literally are the best or the most comfortable Crocs out. So I'm really excited. So my Croc count at this point, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 11 pair, and I'm eyeing some more. That's crazy. But it's what it is. I've worn them all, and yeah, I fuck with them. So let's go ahead and end it right there because I'm sorry for being so talkative at this point with the headlines. And let's play some music and then get into the game chat.
He gave me some dick in bed, now he think his dick is embedded. About to leave his text on red, I'ma let him know that I read it. Making niggas pull away is a forte, really. Might not even hit you when I'm in your city. Thought you was about to get some foreplay with me. You won't even get a picture of these 4K titties. I'm gonna bring up my shit tonight, throwing up my hair tonight.
Game chat for this particular episode. No trailers. Actually, head on over to the Nerds Rule the World YouTube channel. I did some trailer reactions over there, especially in the NRW checkpoint that I do with my dog Webster Style. We watch trailers in there too. So if you want to see me interact or react to some trailers and get my opinions on those, some stuff that's coming out this week and some stuff that's coming out in the future, head all over there. I didn't have a trailer specifically that I want to spotlight for this episode because I kind of packed out the game chat a little bit and I just wanted to keep it light, especially after how long I was just talking in the headlines. Okay, so I think I'm going to cop Armored Core 6. I watched a couple reviews. I asked some folks in the Discord that I'm a part of, in this Black Gamer Discord that I'm a part of, what's going on. It was real cool, and they gave me their opinions and their critiques on the game because they have it already. So I think I'm adding that to the list. So my list of games that I'm gonna purchase is like it's growing exponentially. So what? Pikmin 4. The new Zelda game, Spider-Man 2, I guess Armored Core 6, Final Fantasy 16, that's 5 games, too many, and I feel like another game that I'm missing, but fine, just for the sake of me feeling better about the fact that I'm, spending so much money on these games. So yeah, I'm definitely down to get into that because I always like mech games. We talked about this on NRW Checkpoint, me and Webster Style. I've been waiting for like a solid mech game ever since. I forgot the name of the game on the show as well. Ever since whatever the game Apex came from. Damn, I can't think of it. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Been waiting on a solid mech game since then, since the team, Respawn, since they won't stop fucking or give Apex a break and give us a third installment in the game that I'm thinking of that I can't remember right now. You know what? Let me Google real quick because this is going to piss me off. Titanfall. And that's it. Thanks, Google. See how quick it is to just learn some things? Just a simple type. Yeah, so I've been waiting for like Titanfall 3 to even be announced that it's in development, and it just hasn't happened. So yeah, I'm interested in Armored Core 6, and I'm probably gonna cop that. It just looked like a dope game. Outside of that, the PSP Portal doesn't have Bluetooth, and I'm extremely confused as to why. Me and Webster had a conversation about this as well. There's a reel floating around my Instagram where we kind of delve into the beginning of this conversation that we end up having on the show. But he was basically saying they want you to buy their headphones, which until I got the news about the PlayStation Portal not having Bluetooth, I was actually interested in getting the new gaming headphones. One thing about PlayStation or Sony or whatever, their PlayStation headphones really do be fire. They be top tier, like premium headphones. I have a pair. I have the ones that were for or designed after the PlayStation 4, and I wore them bitches out. Like, they still work actually. I just upgraded because the little foam on there started peeling, and I just wanted something different. The little USB thing was getting on my nerves a little bit, so I upgraded. I just got a more casual current gaming headset, but I was looking at the new PlayStation headphones, and I'm still interested if I'm being honest. I just don't understand why the PlayStation Portal doesn't have Bluetooth. So apparently, like Webster was saying, they want you to buy either the new PlayStation earbuds or the new PlayStation headphones, and those will be able to sync via some like PlayStation Bluetooth knockoff that they're going to be putting in their devices or whatever. But I'm just like, Bluetooth is the standard across technology, like, period. Why would you go against that to force people to buy your shit? Like, I don't understand that. Like, at least do both. Like, I get it. You want to, kind of carve out your own space or whatever. It's kind of like how Apple decided to go with their own type of charging port for their devices instead of, USB or Type-C or whatever the fuck that it is across Android devices, because it's multiple. It's not just Type-C. But I was just like, I get that or whatever, but this that's different. That's completely different. Like, this is a connectivity thing, and I will venture to say nobody's gonna buy the PlayStation Portable and then realize, oh damn, or not PlayStation Portable, but PlayStation Portal, and then be like, oh, you know what? Let me cop the headphones too, an extra $100 to $300 on top of the $200 that I'm already paying for the Portal, so that I can like play my game through share play without the built-in speakers annoying everybody in fucking earshot vicinity. Like, I don't think anybody's gonna do that. I just don't see that being a thing. Like, oh, well, let me just go ahead and cop the earbuds since that's all I got. Like, no, nigga, like, we're not. Listen, stop playing with us, Sony, because I'm also pissed about you bitches raising the price for PlayStation Plus. And we ain't getting nothing else extra for it. Y'all just doing it to make more, literally doing it to make more money. I don't know what games PlayStation Studio is working on that is going to require an extra $20 to $60 a month from every person that is subscribed to PlayStation Plus. But this shit better be fire, because why? Tell me why? Why? Like, what the fuck are you thinking, Sony? What's the game plan? I don't understand. This is supposed to be your response to Game Pass? Game Pass giving niggas free game. They giving the niggas the game that just at launch, brand new game. You could just play it if you got Game Pass for the free. You ain't got to pre-order shit, and you ain't got to spend no extra money. Like I'm going to have to do to buy all these new PlayStation games that I was just talking about I'm finna get. What? That's your response? Oh, let's raise the price on these niggas. What? Because, Game Pass is going to raise their price too, but it ain't going to be, come on now. It ain't going to be PlayStation Plus prices. I want to understand. I really want to understand. Y'all must be bracing to take a hit for this fucking Portal. Y'all mad that the goddamn PlayStation 2 VR is not selling. I don't know what's going on over there in the boardrooms at Sony and PlayStation, but this is aggravating. I pay enough. I do the yearly shit at that, just to let you niggas know I'm locked in, and cause y'all get the little discount if you pay it ahead of time. But you know what I'm saying? I'm locked in. Why are we raising the prices? Y'all making all this money from The Last of Us doing well on HBO and all the other shit y'all parlaying around, The Witcher on Netflix and shit. Why haven't I given enough? What more do you want from me? Shout out to Tyrese a little bit, because I heard about that shit over in the Home Depot, and I don't know. But PlayStation, leave me alone. I'm sick of it. Nothing else. I don't want to hear shit else from PlayStation other than the state of play. I heard y'all have a state of play plan. I'm really interested to see what games y'all going to talk about, possibly announce. Other than that, leave me alone. Cause the Portal is $200 and it don't have Bluetooth. You want me to buy the headphones or the motherfucking earbuds just so I can play my PlayStation Portal quietly, which I'm not getting a Portal, so never mind. I don't really give a fuck about that. It's just dumb that y'all don't have the standard for audio connectivity, and not even just audio, because Bluetooth, you can pair a bunch of shit. Just don't know why you don't have the standard for connectivity. And this is brand new ass 2023, 2024 ass handheld device. It's weird. It don't make fucking sense. Leave me alone. The price increase of PlayStation Plus, I'm pissed. I saw an article, they were talking about a bunch of people, or PlayStation subscriptions are going down because people are leaving because of the price hikes or whatever, as they should. Am I gonna do it? No, because I don't have any plans to buy an Xbox anytime soon, or pay for another month, pay for another subscription, because I got a motherfucking Nintendo over here as well that I pay it's $20 a year for Nintendo Online, ain't it? About $20 a year, I think so. I don't know. Leave me alone, PlayStation. We not on good terms right now. 21 Savage's Operator Pack is now in Call of Duty for all the Call of Duty players. 21. I'm not. I left Call of Duty alone. But having Nicki in there and 21 Savage in there, it's dope. I liked it. I like it. Is it enough to make me play again? No, said that already, right? If the Queen ain't gonna make me get back on Call of Duty, Slaughter Gang don't really stand a chance either. No disrespect, because I really fuck with 21 Savage. 21, can you do something for me? Y'all know I fuck with 21 Savage, like, for a long time. Young Savage, why you trapping so hard? Still my favorite song to this day. But, yeah. Marvel's Midnight Suns. I beat the game, for one. I beat the game, right? So now the main story mission is done. There's a couple like little extra story missions that I'm gonna play or whatever, so I can unlock the like legendary skins for the characters that I fuck with on the game. Probably all of them, to be honest, because I really enjoyed the game. The combat system is really, really dope. I really enjoyed the game, but I beat the game. The ending, it was a little bit predictable, but it still had a little twist in there that I was not expecting. So I don't know who's gonna play the game or whatever, if you playing through it or not. I don't know what you're doing with your game, but I'm going to just keep that under wraps because, it's not important information to know. Like, it's not, like, pivotal that I tell y'all about this, but, I beat the game, and I want to make sure y'all know I beat the game. But something happened before I got to the final mission when I was playing. They made a reference to WandaVision in a conversation between like your character and Scarlet Witch, and I just thought that was really, really dope that they referenced that show, given, you know what I'm saying, like it's a newer iteration of the House of M storyline for Scarlet Witch. And I don't know, I just thought that dope. Wanda said something about my life isn't a sitcom with perfect husband and kids and stuff like that, and I was like, y'all niggas talking about WandaVision, because that's, to my knowledge anyway, that's the first time the House of M storyline has been portrayed in that way with the whole WandaVision television thing. But it was dope. I like that aspect. The final mission was dope as well. It forces you to use 7 of your strongest characters, and that's dope because it really depends on like your characters, your relationship with those characters, like their friendship level and shit like that, and how often you've taken them on missions so they could like, level up and actually become strong and shit like that. So that was dope, because there's over 10 characters you can use in the game, just flat out, and then 4 more you can get through DLC. So this is a nice little list, and the characters are varied. I was really like fucking with all the different combinations I was putting together, because you take 3 out on a mission, but every now and then you play missions where shit like this happen. Like usually the boss fights, it'd be instead of 3, you end up taking like 5, including your main character. Because it's teams of 3, so you have 2, and then they'll swap out. It'll be another 2, so 5 total. But this was dope. My 7 characters were Wolverine, Hulk, Captain Marvel, Captain America, Blade, Nico Minoru, and Magic, which that was a great combination because all of them have attacks that can allow me to hit multiple targets at one time. Most of them do. And if they don't, then they're really good at like healing and keeping the other team alive. So I was really, or your team alive. So I was really dope, happy about that because it, I wanted to beat the damn mission and to know that I was going to be doing it struggle free because I had a fire roster to work with. I was fucking with that. I was fucking with it. But the story turned out, like I said, solid. I knew that I was going to have to fight. Well, spoiler, your character ends up being one of the bosses at the end. Like the character you created and you sharpened their skills and made them lethal. The best character that you have in your roster, you end up having to fight yourself. But that was dope. The first part, because the final mission, it was like in parts. So the first part you had to fight yourself, and then the second part you had to like go through these wave of enemies or whatever to break these seals so that you could stop Cthulhu from coming through the portal and all this other stuff. It was very intricate, but it was very, very simple at the same time and dope. I really appreciated it and gave me an opportunity to see like the legendary ultimate abilities for all of those characters who ended up coming on the mission with me. So that was dope because I have not unlocked all of those just in my regular play. So I was cool or happy to see that. And then the game had 2 post-credit scenes like a Marvel movie, which I thought that was dope. Spoiler, one of the post-credit scenes made it seem like they're gonna be giving us a Marvel's Midnight Suns 2, and I think the big boss in the game is probably gonna be Doom, and he's gonna be trying to freakathon. I don't know. It just, because they ain't really so much. It was just a hand and a voice. And it sounded like, you know how Doom be having that robot voice when he got his helmet on? Or that's a helmet all the time on him. He be having that robot voice and then his hand looked like it got a big ass metal glove on it, but that's just his regular hand because he's like all metal. Yeah. I think it's Doom. It looked like Doom, but I'm not sure. Either way, I'm excited to knock these legendary missions out to get these legendary skins. Depending on how much fun I have doing that will determine if I get the extra DLC to add the extra 4 characters to the game, because they also come with their own set of missions or whatever that you could play through. So I'm like, maybe just to extend the life of this game, because it was really, really good. I had a good time playing it. According to my PS5, I put in 86 hours total to get to the final match and beat it. And, now I'm on like just play at your heart's leisure type of shit. So 86 hours to beat the game, which means you probably could have done it in like 60. So that's a solid game. That's a solid amount of time. That's feeling like to me, 20 or so hours per part or chapter, because it was 3 parts to the game. I don't know, but for our game, I enjoyed it. And now the next game I'm gonna try to go ahead and complete. There's 2 actually. I'm gonna go ahead and try to finish the Guardians of the Galaxy game, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Story on that is incredible as well, and I really like the gameplay on that one as well. And then I haven't beaten Hogwarts Legacy yet. I took a break. I was breezing through the fucking game, enjoying myself nonetheless, but I was like really, really pushing through the game. And I was like, I spent $60, $70 because I had the 2-day early access game. That's how much I was fucking with the game. I wanted it that bad. I paid extra money to play the game 2 days earlier before it came out. So I was like, I'm skating through this. I'm skating through this. I'm having a really, really good time. So let me put a pause on, take a break, and like come back to it later. And now I'm ready to get back to it. I looked at my little progression meter on the PlayStation 5, and it was like 76% done with this game, or with the story for this game. And I was like, I mean, that's not normal. That's not like uncommon for me to like beat a game that fast. But I was like, I'm really enjoying this. They're not announcing any DLC or anything like that. Like, they don't plan on putting any DLC in this game or for this game. So I was like, or expanding the game in any way, the story, none of that. So I was like, you know what? Let me take a break. So yeah, I'm gonna work on those two next, and I'll let y'all know right here on the Talk and Play Birdcast in the game chat segment when I beat those games. Let's play some music real quick and then slide over to the playlist and talk about it.
Yeah, ayy, how my demons look. Now that my pockets full. How my demons look. Yeah, now that you bitches shook. Yeah, how my demons look. Now that my pockets full. Yeah, how my demons look.
The playlist for this particular episode of Talk and Play Blurrycast, singles and videos. The first one, City Girls Face Down. This was not what I was expecting from the City Girls. I didn't really have expectations for the song, but I was thinking it was going to be something else based on the title. I thought it was going to sample Shauna and Ludacris. I got my face down. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah. I thought it was going to sample one of these classic songs that talk about having face down, ass up. But it's a cool record nonetheless. It sounds like what the City Girls been putting out. I don't know. City Girls on a little plateau right now. That record was cool, but I expected them to come back with something on next level. But I'm cool with what they giving right now. Ain't really no pressure on them. I done seen them perform, like 4 or 5 times in the last year. And they've been working on their stage show, adding their newer songs to the thing. So I ain't really tripping. It's cool. I think this could be a dope little record to, just add to the set list also to turn up to real quick. Nothing like super crazy or whatever, but I fuck with it. It's cool. Gucci Mane and J. Cole, or featuring J. Cole and Mike Will, made it. There I go. I playlisted this on the first listen because the beat is fire. Shout out to Mike Will Made It, because he made the fuck out of this one. That beat is dope. I really, really fuck with the beat. And then J. Cole, I really like when he step away. I'm just say this. I really like when he step away from those beats that make him get like super introspective and deep and all this other stuff. Those beats with like the real soulful samples and things, the My Life and everything. I like when he step away from that real quick and just jump on a good old, a good old club beat and slide real quick. Real nigga don't say that a lot. You can tell by one thing I got. Come on, Cole. I was so happy to hear this Cole again, bro. I'm like, because he don't really do these kind of records like that. He don't really make these kind of records that can ring off in a club, that you can slide around in the whip to and just blast the shit crazy high. Like, he don't really make these shits like that. So I'm glad. And then it's Gucci. His verse was solid as well. I saw a lot of niggas in the comments talking about they want the Fat Gucci Man back. I beg to differ. Fat Gucci Man did have bars, but I don't mind this current healthy in shape Gucci Man either. I actually think that's better for his brand and longevity, because you look over on the other, well, you know what? We're not going to do that, because hopefully they made up for real, and that versus was just not for the bag. But Shout out to Jeezy and everything he's doing. I really, really fuck with it. Really, really inspired by it. But Gucci, J. Cole, y'all slid. I like the hook, J. Cole. There you go. Like, I fuck with it. I'm pretty sure I played it already in the episode for one of the transitions. But I really, really fuck with this song. And then the video was dope too. It's a typical rap nigga video, but not really, because J. Cole is not no gun toting, big ass chain wearing type of nigga. And Gucci Mane, he loves jewelry, but given his history with the law, gotta keep the guns a little distant. So it wasn't a bunch of like guns and shit like that, but it was definitely nice jewelry, fast cars, some women, and some entourage, which didn't mind it because the song is so like dope and upbeat that it didn't really need no like super intricate, super detailed video. But I really, really fuck with it. J. Cole, being that he's J. Cole, he did bring a little creativity to the videos, some little things that I noticed. And I really, really fuck with that as well, because it kind of further separated from the typical rap nigga video, but it was still like, it was like S tier typical rap nigga video. But it was fire. I fuck with it. Lil Yachty put out Tesla. I like this song as well. It's cool, dope little vibe. Got a nice little beat or whatever. This is gonna be perfect for Yachty's festival sets. That's what I'm looking forward to hearing from it. Doja Cat, she put out Demons, which I know y'all are in y'all feelings right now when it comes to Doja Cat, because she's this era of music that she's presenting to us right now. She's going extra out of her way to make sure that it's making you guys uncomfortable with all the like demonic stuff, quote unquote, and y'all been seeing what the fuck going on with Doja Cat. Everybody been seeing what the fuck going on with Doja Cat. She's lost over 1 million followers on Instagram alone, just behind her antics and the way that she's presenting this era of music. I don't give a fuck about none of that, as she shouldn't either, and I'm pretty sure she don't, based on the way she's been talking online. I understand why people are like hesitant. I don't fuck with negative energy and spirits and demons and all that other stuff too, but at the same time, stepping back from the stereotypical response to the way she's moving right now, which is demons and devil and oh hell no, look at them tattoos and why she cut her hair and look at how she drawn her eyebrows, moving away from that typical response. I'm looking at this era of music and everything she's putting out from an artistic perspective, and she killing this shit. Like, this shit is really, really dope. I can't flex, bro. Like, the Attention video was really, really dope and really well shot. The cinematography there was amazing. Same thing for the Paint the Town Red song. Like, beautiful, fire looking video. Like, big budget. Like, it just looked amazing and very artistic. And Demons is no different. And what I like about the Demons video specifically is I could see a lot of references and inspiration from like iconic horror films like The Ring and what it was, the one where the girl was on the roof, The Exorcist, and all those. I could see like all of those references to like iconic horror films or whatever. And then I was like, wow, this is dope. She really like killing this shit. And on top of that, the cinematography and level of production. When the video start, I'm like, okay, we watching a movie or a TV show, a well-produced television show. Like, this should look amazing. And then the makeup and all of the whatever they did to cover her body up, making her look like that. I was like, this shit, from an artistic standpoint, like pulling back from the shock factor of it and all of the, because a lot of y'all fake Christians. Let's just be real about that. Y'all, I don't know. Y'all just want something to be mad about. I don't know. But because that stuff, if you really set in your favor, that stuff shouldn't bother you. Like, cause you know God got your back, like I do. But looking at it from a artistic standpoint, like, she get 10s from me. This shit look good. It's just, I'm like, wow, production. Like, it's not what the other rap girls have been giving with they're doing a typical rap nigga video, or they doing something really bright and colorful and just, you know, Nicki. That's just it. She in her own thing, and I really, really felt it. It's a breath of fresh air, honestly. The song, festival banger. Like, this one gonna go up at the festival. Her music tends to do that regardless, but when she hit a festival stage, I'm really wondering which festival, if any, that she would be a part of next year, because she about to go on tour, and I think I'm gonna cop a ticket, because that's time I see Doja Cat live. She done put out too many hits, too many albums that I really, really fuck with from top to bottom. I like her artistic vision and her creativity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I like that she dialed in to gaming culture. You know, she streams on Twitch every once in a while, and I like that she's dialed into anime culture and stuff like that. Like, she hitting all my boxes. And on top of that, the pen, she writing her ass off, she rapping her ass off. Like, Doja Cat, she just, I don't know, she different. I like that she not, you know, a copy of what we've been getting from the girls, and this naughty shit. She killing the guys too. It's crazy. But yeah, festival banger. I really, really love the flows. I hear a lot of Kendrick inspired flow in this record, which I really, really love, because Kendrick is one of my favorite artists as well. And she was sliding, bro. Like, I fuck with it. The hook, everything. Same thing with, I think I reviewed Paint the Town Red. Paint the Town Red is fire as well. It's having a really, really incredible moment right now on these charts and everything like that. Like, this era's out of here. She announced the project is coming out. Is it this weekend or next weekend? I think it's next. Weekend. I think so. Either way, I'm excited because I don't know. I just understand. I understand what she has been doing. I get where she's going with this era, what she's trying to say. You know what I'm saying? This whole rebirth that she's trying to have, being anti or adverse to the traditional, you know what I'm saying, like bubbly pop star bullshit that she effortlessly executed in her Planet Her era. Like, I just get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Planet Her was the pop star, you know, type vibe or whatever. She played with a lot of alien themes in there too. This one, you know what I'm saying? She's like, fuck it, I'm going back to rap since these niggas had so much to say about me, quote unquote, not being a rapper, even though I was rapping all of those songs. There's at least one rap verse, from Kiss Me More to Woman, Get Into It. Yeah, like every song, especially the singles, every single she put out from Planet Her album had at least one rap verse on there, and they just still talking about, Doja Cat's not a rapper. So, you know, she doing rap songs, like, straight up and down. And she like, fuck it, we're gonna leave the alien superstar shit to the left, let Beyonce have that, cause she killing that shit right now with her Renaissance run, and we're gonna be anti on some real shit. And I fuck with it. I like her approach to this. You know what I'm saying? Feel how you will about the presentation, you know, all the demonic, quote unquote demonic stuff or whatever the case might be, but I'm looking at it as art, and I really like the way she executing this era. This shit look fire to me. I just have to be real about that. And the music is sounding just as good. I can't be mad at her for executing the artistic vision and then having the talent and everything to back it up, because this shit it's been snapping off crazy. So the album Scarlett's supposed to be dropping on September 22nd. That is 6 days before my birthday, so I'm excited about that. Drake is also putting out the For the Dogs album on September 22nd. So my birthday week is going to be lit. And I'm still contemplating if I'm going to drive to Miami on my birthday and watch Drake live in Miami. We'll see. If I can snag a little ticket or whatever, I might do that. Just roll by myself and just say happy birthday to me. Because, yeah, I think he gonna perform. I'm pretty sure he gonna perform at least one of, like, whatever the big song is that people fucking with off for all the dogs. I'm pretty sure he gonna perform that in Miami. It's gonna be crazy because it's probably gonna be the first time he's performing it since this album come out. I don't know, man. I just really want to go, but at the same time, I'm trying my best to be responsible because I can make a dumb decision, and well, not necessarily dumb because I plan it so that I'm not fucking myself over. But you know, so I can make a impulsive decision, and you know, buy a Drake ticket that's a little bit too much, and you know, take off work and drive down there. But we'll see, because. Yeah, I'm in my responsible era. And I need this to continue because I'm prospering. So we'll see. But yeah, Doja Cat's Demons record, fire. Playlisted it. First time I heard it. It's really, really dope. I fuck with it. Nicki Minaj, Last Time I Saw You. This song and songs like it that are in Nicki Minaj's catalog, it just furthers why I consider her the queen of rap, why most people consider her the queen of rap, why she's queen. Because this is not the typical, it's not the stuff that the other girls been putting out that Nicki, you know, opened the doors for them to put out. Like, she really got back in her bag and was like, you know what? It's time to connect with the people on an emotional level. They know I can out rap everybody that's rapping right now, or all the girls that's rapping right now. They know I can do that. So let me just remind the people that I could also make very, very heartfelt music, and it don't have to be straight up and down rap, which it is not. The song it's kind of alternative pop a little bit. Like, it's pop, but it's like got a little bit of alternativeness to it because it's not so much synthesization going on in the beat. It's like the Tiny Desk band, they could play this through and through, and it'll sound just like the actual track. That's how much live instrumentation the beat, or how much simple instrumentation the beat has in it. And I really, really fuck with that. Nicki singing, you know, she's being soft, she's being introspective. The rap verse is solid. I fuck with the song. The Pink Print 2 era has officially begun, and if I know Nicki, this song is just the beginning. It's just a teaser. I don't necessarily need a video for this. Like, you know, this is not what I want from Nicki, but I still appreciate this. I still appreciate this type of music from Nicki because it just further, you know, freshens up her catalog and keeps it, you know, etched in your brain. Like, this girl's not a one-trick pony. She's just not out here rapping about pussy and money and chains. Like, she really is a more well-rounded artist than people give her credit for. So I like the record for the statement that it makes, and because it's a good record. Like, it's a good song. But, you know, I like when Nicki slide. I like when she rap and eat the girls up. I just do that. I like that. But yeah, I like where this song is taking us. If this is any indication of how good Pink Friday 2 is gonna sound, then we in for a treat. And I'm really, really excited to hear what's going on. SZA, his damn snooze video. Oh, my word. SZA's so motherfucking fine, bro. Like, SZA, my God. SZA is just... she fine, y'all. SZA is incredibly fine. You know what's crazy? I didn't notice how fine SZA was until her music, like, until her music hit me in a way that was like, damn, this is really good and really well written and really well produced. Then I was like, oh, and on top of that, this motherfucker is fine as hell. That's how I came to SZA being attractive. The music swept me up, and then I started seeing this motherfucker is fine, and she just kept getting finer. So now I'm just like, God, it's so. The Snooze video is fire. I love the different iterations of storytelling that's being represented throughout her, like, different styles and the different type of men that she has those styles attached to. It's actually really, really dope, because at the end of the day, what I realized, or what I came to the conclusion, I don't know if she actually said this, but I think that she's trying to say that at the end of the day, she go through the same thing with all of these niggas, and all of these niggas are the same. That's why at the end of the video, she was like doing striptease for a robot. They just feel like she was saying, I go through the same shit with all these niggas, and even though all these niggas are different, at the end of the day, they're all still the same, and I still experience them in the same way. Even though they're different and I participate with them differently. It still just boils down to us arguing about the same shit. So all these men are the same, they're robots. And you know, I can't really be mad at that. If that's how she experienced niggas, okay, she ain't never experienced a nigga like me before, but maybe she has. Who knows? All I would say is we not gonna be arguing about none of that shit she was singing about in Snooze. I love the song. It's probably my favorite song off of the project, off SOS. You know, but you know, I'm not a typical nigga. I just have to be real about that. But fire. I really, really love the video. Albums. Another woman that is incredibly fine. And it caught me the same way. I was listening to the music, the lyrics, the pen, the production, and all of that wrapped me up. I was like, on top of that, this motherfucker is fine. Victoria Monet. Victoria motherfucking Monet. Wow. She put out Jaguar 2. And I've been debating if I was like gonna do like a whole like album review episode like I did for Utopia and Her Loss. So I still might do that, but what I want to say about the album real quick, just in case for whatever reason I don't end up running getting to do it. I love the vibe from the very first listen. It's smooth, it's sensual, it's sexy, it's confident, it's powerful. It's fucking Victoria Monet. And I really love that, her energy. I really love it. Something about her energy signature, like, woo, it resonate with me on a level that I ain't really ever hit with a artist. So I want to see her on tour as well, but she's not coming nowhere near Florida. Well, she'll be in Atlanta, but I ain't gonna have time to get a ticket and make arrangements to be up there. I think it's like next week. I think the Atlanta show's the same day that Drake and Doja Cat's album comes out, their albums. If I remember, that's what the tour date was. Anyway, it's not enough time for me to make the move. Unless I come into a lot of money, like right now, I don't see it. But I really hope that I can like catch her on some kind of festival stage next year, because I really want to see her perform live. Like Jaguar 1 and now Jaguar 2, like I'm sold. Like, Oh My Mama is gonna be one of my records of the year. I already know it. She had a song, How You Get That Ass Like That, off of Jaguar 1. Woo! Listen, Jaguar 1 5 too. Wow. I really hope she changed her mind and go like a second leg and swing back through all the cities that she hit, because I want to see the Jaguar tour. I want to see her perform all of the songs from that first project and this one, and I hope that she put out a deluxe. I feel like she will, but I hope that she puts out a deluxe for Jaguar 2, because she ain't said nothing about that, but I just feel like, and I hope. But yeah, all of the songs are well written. The beats are dope as fuck. Nice blends of different like black genres and stuff. I get a lot of and with some, obviously R&B, some alternative R&B, some a little like dance vibe a little bit, like Alright, which favorite record on the album, by the way. That is produced by K Tremine, that's produced by K Tronado, who is quickly becoming one of my like favorite producers / DJ, especially after the work that him and Amine did for their K Tremine album. Like, the album altogether just got a nice like mix of a bunch of different things. The On My Mama record is still one of my favorites, so I guess, well, no, Alright is still my favorite of the songs that I haven't heard, that were introduced on the album. But like, as far as singles, On My Mama, which is a nice like southern trap R&B, like she got the vibes on here, and I really really fuck with the different level of production that she brought for Jaguar 2, because it not only matches the production that was on Jaguar 1, but it complements it in a way to where if you listen to both of those bodies of work like back to back, the flow is just incredible. She did her shit with this. I really really fuck with Jaguar 2. Smoke is like pure, just like 420 R&B. I really really love that, because Lucky Day, he's a male artist and I'm getting into more and more as I hear him. So yeah, the songs are really dope. The vibes really really fire. The album flows really really well, and the secrets really really well. I really like how she included that Smoke reprise in there and kind of tweaked it a little bit so that it flowed perfectly in between the original Smoke record with Lucky Day and then the Party Girls record with Buju Bantu. I really like how she stuck that in there. It's like a little interlude that kind of connects the two songs and keeps the album flow like it's very very smooth, like you smoking. Oh wow, come on Victoria, I just caught that. Wow, because wow, I'm gonna listen to it again. I really really fought with this project. This is crazy. But the singles, even the singles that we already heard, they fit perfectly on the album where she had them placed. Like, great job with that. I could tell she took a little bit of cues from Beyonce with the Renaissance album, making sure everything was sequenced and flowed properly and made sure the songs fit and flowed perfectly into the next. I really really like that. I want her and Lucky Day to do more music together, maybe a joint EP. They giving me, they kind of giving me that vibe like they would make a solid project together. Something about their energies, to me anyway, it just made me feel like they might be musical soulmates a little bit. She got one on the girl side with Kehlani, which we know there was a thing there, like in real life. But I feel like Lucky Day might be her male. Especially given, if you know Victoria Monet, then that's her. that mix there. Yeah, I like that. So let's see. Alright is fire. Oh wait. Yeah, Smoke. I talked about Smoke with Lucky Days, Smoke reprise, Party Girls with Buju Bantu. Alright, like I said, fire. Won't even get a picture of these fucking titties. Nah. I just like her talking her shit. She said, making niggas mad is a forte, really. Like I like when girls talk they shit. I just do that. I do. Niggas talk they shit all the time, and I be turned up for them. Why not be turned up for the ladies? It just makes sense to me. Cadillac, I love this song as well. I really like how she kind of took the narrative of pimp and made it more like, y'all be thinking niggas is pimps. Well, the ladies pimps too. Look at how we get all glammed up and dressed down. We having niggas on niggas on niggas. Like, I fuck with that. I like the whole vibe of her speaking to the males or the women's side of, you know, pimping because girls be pimping now. I know for a fact because I have them in my circle. They be having niggas. Like it just is what it is, like, and I don't feel no way about it because my dogs, well, I can't say that because they married and stuff, so that they don't be having women. But what I'm saying is niggas be having women. It just only makes sense that women would be having niggas. Don't it? See how that just rolled? Okay. I'm the One is a dope record as well. The whole album. Stop asking me for shit. Stop asking me for shit. I like the whole vibe, like how she made this very direct, like nigga ass song and wrapped it up in a and wrapped it up in like a 70s like kind of Dream Girls new edition ass kind of beat. Earth, Wind and Fire is on the project. I was about to say they kind of beat, but it's a perfect segue. Hollywood featuring Earth, Wind and Fire and her daughter Hazel Monet. That's amazing. And it's iconic that she got Earth, Wind and Fire on her album singing lyrics that she wrote. Like, Victoria's out of here. This girl's fire. And I love the song. It's all about like legacy and what you leave behind and how you impact the world. I really, really fuck with that. That's on brand for Earth, Wind and Fire too. Goodbye is also a very, very dope record. I like the whole concept. If this is goodbye, let's make it a goodbye. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this is goodbye, then let's make it a good one. I really, really fuck with that. I like this ideology that's, you know, kind of sneaking in R&B right now with people like not having terrible breakups, because that's what Usher's Good song is about too. Like, that nigga literally says, we not good, but we still good. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't rocking like that no more, but we ain't got no beef either. We still be amicable in the streets. I like that because it's reflected in this kind of song as well. Like, the lyrics literally say, if this is goodbye, let's make it a goodbye. I fuck with that. This album altogether. Jaguar 2, I'm with it. Jordan Ward, he put out More Forward, which is the deluxe for his Forward project. He added 3 songs to it. We talked about the one with Black, or Six Lack, however you want to pronounce it, but it's Black. I like the additional 3 songs, so that was fire. And then I got into Quavo's Rocket Power. I'm still digesting it a little bit, but as of now, it's a solid project. Hold Me sounds like it could be a letter to Offset. Like, it just sounds like, because it's about wanting a family member to put beef aside and be there for them in a time of tragedy. That's the lyrics read that, right? Obviously, I'm thinking about, you know, when Quavo, because the Rocket Power album is dedicated to Takeoff. So obviously I'm thinking, okay, well, so when Quavo, you know, the shit was going on with Takeoff, he wanted Offset in that moment to like reach out and be like, you know, I know we got this shit going on, but you know, I just want to make sure you're good because, you know, that's my nigga too. So I just think that's dope. I think Travis Scott, I think he would have been really, really good on 11:11. I think he would have just took the song to another level because it almost sounded like he produced it, but it's still a dope song. I still like the beat as a whole. Quavo did his thing, so it's cool. Galaxy got like Dance Drake vibes to it, like Honestly Nevermind kind of vibes a little bit. I think Drake would have probably fit well on that song as well, but I fuck with that song. Also, Focus featuring Young Thug is fire. The beat is fire. The hook is fire. The new Thug verse on this record is fire. Quavo did his thing. I'm liking the Rocket Power album so far. I need to give it some more listens, but that's where I'm at with it as of now. That's it for the playlist though. Let's go ahead, play some more music real quick, and then knock this watch list out real fast.
You see us ladies in our heels, long fur coats, hair pressed down, rings, lots of rings, nails. It's funny how y'all don't think we be pimps too. We keep it smooth like a Cadillac.
All right, so the watch list for this particular episode, no trailer spotlight. Instead, let's focus on SAG and AFTRA. Support them. I stand with them. The SAG and AFTRA, the writers, the actors, I stand with y'all. If you want to see me react to some trailers, though, the Nerds of the World YouTube channel, plenty of reactions over there from things that are coming out or things that are already out. But, no trailer spotlights over here on my podcast. Moving along, got a chance to go see Blue Beetle in the theaters, which I was really, really happy about. It's my first time back in the movie theaters in a long time. I missed a lot of superhero movies, just a lot of movies in general that I want to see in the theaters. I missed it, just didn't necessarily have the time. The last time I went to the theaters was to see The Blackening. So all the movies that have come out that I want to see since then, waiting for them to pop up on streaming. But yes, Blue Beetle was dope. I really, really enjoyed the movie. It's the first DC movie I've enjoyed in a very, very long time. So I was really, really happy to be able to say that. So also, well, it's in the past now, but I ended up going on the $4 movie day. Did y'all hear about this? It was National Movie Theater Day or National Cinema Day or whatever the fuck it was. But the movie theaters were participating, or the ones that were participating, $4 tickets. Don't matter if it was matinee time or if it was like literally the last movie of the day. All the tickets was $4. And I'm just like, all right, cool. Let's hit the movies. So I went, fire. I fucked with the movie. Just like the trailer made me feel like it was Spider-Man and Iron Man movie combined. That's the whole entire vibe I got from the movie altogether. It was very personable and relatable. It had all of the character and the heart that you would expect from a Spider-Man movie, especially the ones with Tom Holland in them, But then it had all of the action and the angst of an Iron Man movie, and I really, really fuck with that, especially knowing what I know of Blue Beetle and the Scarab and the suit and the alien technology and it be talking to him in his head and stuff like that. I really, really enjoyed it, and seeing those moments on screen and live action, it was really, really dope because they get to show you just how powerful Blue Beetle is. The cartoons and stuff, they don't necessarily do him justice all the time because he's not like a A-list character like a Superman or a Green Lantern or no shit like that. But the movie did a good job of showing no, this nigga's powerful. He can really take out some city blocks if his mind gets creative enough. So I really, really fuck with that aspect of it. The story was really, really dope. Having George Lopez in there as the uncle, and because he's comedian, so he was fucking hilarious, and just having all of this heart and this family values. I really, really love that. It showed the Hispanic community and the Mexican American community specifically. It showed the side of them that doesn't really get to be put on screen, like the family and the culture and just how how funny they are when they feel comfortable enough around each other to be real and honest. I really, really appreciated that. I would imagine had DC done a little bit better at promoting this movie or making sure people understood the target audience, they probably would have had a Black Panther turnout. But I'm pretty sure the Hispanic community that was, especially the Mexican American community, I'm pretty sure the ones that are up on comic book movies and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure they turned out and showed up for the, because it did good in the box office, and the movie is good. I really, really fuck with it, to the point where when it comes to streaming, I'm probably gonna watch it again. because I just enjoyed it. It's been a long time since we had a movie like, well, I ain't gonna say that, but I enjoyed it. I was gonna say it's been a long time since we had a movie play out on Earth, but I'm thinking about Marvel and how most of this phase has been in space. But that's Marvel, and Blue Beetle is DC. So scratch that. But yeah, fire movie. I'll fuck with it. Go see it if you haven't already, or when it comes to streaming, make sure you check it out. I also finished the Upshaws Part 4. Part 5 seems likely based on the way Part 4 ended, which I'm really, really excited about. The story for this particular part was really, really dope. I really liked them exploring the mom's like depression and everything that she was going through with, feeling like she always had to be like perfect or whatever since childhood, or the best in the family, and realizing like, or trying to come to the realization that as an adult, she don't have to abide by those rules and standards that her parents set for her as a kid. Like, she could be her own person now and run her household and her life the way that feels the best and most comfortable for her. That was dope. And then, Mike Epps' character, Benny, hilarious. Just seeing him react to certain things and make stupid decisions and shit like that. It's dope. The kids grew up like that. Like, literally just overnight. They went from looking like preteens to looking like we're teenagers now, which it makes sense because I know they had to take a break for like COVID and stuff. So obviously it had been some times, but I was like, damn, they niggas grew up fast, and here all the adults still looking the same. All the adults still looking regular. But Upshaw is hilarious. I wish it got more attention. I think it's Emmy nominated, so it's getting the award and critical acclaim that it's deserves. But I want the black community to really get behind it too, at least because I haven't seen much outside of the black people in the comment section of the Netflix strong black lead sub section where they be posting clips and everything from the show. But yeah, Upshaws is fire. It's wild. It's wild to me that all of these parts or seasons end like on a dramatic, like unfortunate circumstance or whatever. But it's dope because it's a nice, really like it's a nice cliffhanger that makes you want to watch the next season like instantly. And it's just a must watch show because the finales be like black people problems kind of. So it's really, really dope because whoever's in that writing room, which is why we need to just pay the writers more, because we can't do this shit without them. You cannot have incredible television like this without good writers. They are writing out the show, so it's like the huge like cliffhanger, super dramatic, unfortunate circumstance is like it hits you at a point where you don't even realize you're on the last episode for the season. It's dope because I literally finished it and I was like, oh shit, I wonder how they gonna respond to this. And then Netflix was like, okay, so we have these other shows that you might be interested in watching. Thank you for watching the season 4 or part 4 of the Upshaws. I'm like, what the fuck? Y'all gonna give me at least one more episode to see, but they don't. And I love that shit because I'm gonna be tuned in day one of the Upshaws Part 5 drop. What else? I watched a Moody Conversation with Yachty and Drake on YouTube. That was very, very dope. It was interesting hearing their perspectives on what people think of them, as celebrities versus how they see themselves as just like regular people with just a lot of money and access. It was quite interesting. They're incredibly aware, a lot more aware than you would think celebrities of their caliber would be. And this is really, really dope. And they also were just having regular like homeboy conversations, like talking about aliens and shit like that. It was a dope little interesting I guess podcast episode that you can watch on YouTube. And then I watched Funny Marco's interview with Sexy Red before they took it down. I still don't understand why the fuck the interview is not on YouTube anymore. Like, what did you do, Marco? Or like, what's going on? Did they copyright you? And you was like, man, fuck it, I'm taking it down because I want to get paid. I don't know, but that interview was good. I watched Funny Marco be interviewed or his like episode on what's that, Bobby Aloff or Bobby Aloff, whatever her name is. Her them two when they did their episode on her quote unquote really good podcast. That was funny. Funny Marco just hilarious. That nigga's literally like hilarious. So good time watching that. I've just been really on YouTube since the rich people, the rich white men at the top of the Hollywood capitalist pyramid don't want to just pay the actors and the writers a little bit more and give them some better streaming residuals. So YouTube. But Country Wayne, I don't know if you watch, if anybody watches Country Wayne like I do, if y'all been following, but I think Anthony should take this offer that Wayne gave him to buy him out of the theater deal. I'm mad that Dominique hired Esteban back in the office. I want her and Mike to be together. I want Wayne and Amber to stop fucking playing. They know they doing wrong, but you know, Wayne drawing this shit out for whatever reason. I'm ready for Anthony to find out that Amber been cheating on him with Wayne. I'm ready to just get this out the way. But they drawing it out, so it is what it is. I like Rolanda's idea though. Hold out a little bit more. I think they can get a little bit more money out of Wayne. I think they can. Especially because Natasha's going to be there advising him. I think if they wait a little bit longer, they might get that. Because $500,000 a piece, if they can get an extra 100,000, 2,500,000 or 2,500, they can get up to 60 to 75, no, 600 to 750,000. They better take it. I think they should. I think Philip is playing himself. Glendog is not going to let him smash, at least not at this particular time. She definitely playing with him because she wanted to be serious and have an actual relationship with him and continue to be his sugar mama, but actually like claim him as her boyfriend, and he wasn't fucking with that. So I think she going to play with him a little bit now that she got this new body and this new sugar baby that she's sponsoring. So it is what it is. Ralphie, he don't got no right to be trying to check J Diva over who she entertained. I don't give a fuck about this new man being his business partner, his new business partner or whatever. You broke up with J Diva. He broke up with J Diva. Like, how you gonna break up with a girl and then be mad when she move on? What? Tell like, you embarrassing me out here talking to these other niggas. What? Nigga, you left me. What you talking about? J Diva, she fine too. So all of the women in Wayne's skits are fine. From the older women to, you know what I'm saying? All of them. Bad. Wayne did this thing on this one. And I just hope that whenever this shit comes out that Natasha used to date Shania's father, that Shania don't flip out or, you know, break up with Natasha, because she didn't even know. She didn't know that this nigga even had a family. Like, he was doing some dirt and she just got caught up in it, you know, and she regretted. So like, I don't want that to break them up, because I like Shania and Natasha. Natasha's hilarious, and I don't know, I feel like Shania's a good dude, and I don't want them to start like doing what they doing, writing him how they writing Anthony, to just take all these fucking L's and be played with behind his back. I don't like how they write Anthony's character. But you probably don't listen or watch the Country Wayne YouTube channel and all of these As the World Turn ass skits he got going on, but they fire if you want to take a listen or a watch, because they watch it, not like podcasts. You watch these. But Stepping in the anime corner real quick before we close the show out. I finished Castlevania, which is dope. I had to before they dropped the new little iteration of Castlevania. But I really like how over time the protagonists leveled up the same way they would in the game. Trevor Beaumont got that like quadruple edge dagger sword shit, and the dragon whip got way stronger towards the end. Cypher, the maid, she learned how to wield more than one elemental magic at a time, to the point where she learned lightning magic out of nowhere. That was dope. Alucard, the half vampire, half human or whatever, like he was turning into different things. He sprouted wings out of the blue. Like, I was like, okay, this is dope, because they really they started out with just basic fighting skills, and now that we here at the end of season 4, he actually leveled up like you would level characters up in the game. But the season 4 episode 9, that shit was amazing. That fight scene, it looked like an actual boss fight, like the final boss fight on a video game. And I thought that was really dope, especially being that, the series is based on a video game. But overall, the anime was fire. I really loved Castlevania. I'm glad that I pushed myself to finish it. The story was really good. The voice acting was really good. The animation and the fight sequence was amazing. Like, I really fucked with the Castlevania series, and I'm really excited for this, not spinoff, but this other iteration of it, because I think it's gonna be the lineage of the characters, or some of the characters in this Castlevania series, but it's gonna be a couple hundred years in the future, and future meaning from where they are, because they in the past on this show. So it's just gonna be dope. Based on what I saw in the trailer, I'm excited for it. But outside of that, I caught up on Jujutsu Kaisen, at least all of the dub anime that Crunchyroll has available. So I'm caught up as far as the dub versions are concerned. What else? About to catch up on Radiant. And I think that's pretty much it. I'm almost done with Young Justice, the last season of that. I think I got 5 or 6 more episodes before I'm done. I'm at episode, I forgot what's the last thing I watched. Oh, Atlantis got attacked by this, I don't know what it was. And then this dude from the Prophecy showed up, but they trying to figure out, is he really from the Prophecy or is he playing us? And then back, with the freedom fighters, what they call, back with the Young Justice folk. I don't know what's going on with Superboy. I guess he trying to get out of this limbo situation. I don't know what that is. They still ain't really giving much explanation as to what's going on with Superboy. Garfield is extremely depressed to the point where he lashing out at people who are just trying to check on him. It's a lot going on. So I'm almost done with that. And then what else have I been watching? That's it. One other one, but I can't think of the name. So let's just wrap it right there. Cause I'm gonna watch the One Piece live adaptation on Netflix too. So look forward to reviews for that coming up on future episodes of the Talk and Play Blurcast. But that is it for this particular episode. Thank you again for tuning in. I am at BRIANSAPPH on your favorite social media platforms. I mostly post on Instagram, Threads a little bit, X a little bit, Twitter. Well, that's X. I meant to say TikTok, rarely, but you can find me on all those platforms. I don't really fuck with all the other social media apps. But yeah, thank you for tuning in once again. Sorry if this episode a little bit too long for you, but I appreciate you listening. I'll catch you on the next one.